Welcome everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So guys, looking at this current Bitcoin price action with the help of this Y curve accumulation phase, you can notice the price structure right now where we are is heading towards our target area of 11,200. And I showed you with this example, right, when we were around this 10,200 level, why I was so bullish and why I thought the price level of 10,000 was a very strong support, and it's going to hold the price, and the price after reaching that level it's going to continue towards the upper direction. And as you can see, since then the price is also clearly heading towards the upper direction. But now there is a very important scenario unfolding, and you have to understand that, because if you are over leveraged at this stage, that could turn out to be a disaster. That's why I want you guys to be careful around this particular level, because right now where we are approaching is a very important level. Because if you look at this here, take this Fibonacci retracement level from this swing high to this swing low level, you will notice the price level where we are approaching right now is a very important level, because this here is a Fibonacci golden pocket level. Because in this case right now it is showing us, hey, there is a possible move towards this 11,200 level, but you have to be careful because this is exactly where this golden pocket level is. Because what happens in most of the cases in a downtrend, when you see a bounce like this, price after reaching this 0.618 level gets corrected towards the downward direction. And in our case right now, we are also entering this phase, and the price is also heading towards this golden pocket level, and this golden pocket level is also at 11,200, and you can see that very clearly, right? But I'm not only going to show you in this manner, I'm also going to explain you why, and so therefore I have to switch the chart. So now if you look at this price action of Bitcoin, this is a very clear chart in a daily time frame, right? So if we look at this scenario here, you can see we had this similar price correction, price came back, and again a price drop, and now what we are witnessing is a similar price structure. And the reason why I want you guys to be careful around this particular area where we are is because if we look at this scenario and take this Fibonacci retracement from this swing high to this swing low level, right? Look at this, guys. Look at this. What can you see? This price drop here and this price move. You can notice that exactly after price reaching this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, boom, price came here, right? You can see that price fell, it got reversal, and it came at this 0.618 level, but it failed to close above it. And what happened after that? The result you can see here, right? Boom, a big price drop. And now where we are and the way the price is moving is a very interesting scenario, because if you look at this same scenario, take this Fibonacci retracement level from this swing high to this swing low level, what can you see, guys? Exactly around this 0.618 here, right? This is the golden pocket, this Fibonacci golden pocket, and right now the price is also heading towards this target level. So this means if the price is going to cross, or I mean close above this 0.618 level, which is also exactly at this 11,200 area, that would be a very bullish sign for Bitcoin. That will clearly indicate us, hey, now the trend is going to continue towards the upper direction. But if it's going to fail, then you can see what happened back here. So we have to be very careful, okay? And also don't over leverage yourself at this current stage, because you can see that we are approaching a very important key level, right? So guys, be careful. Also, if you want to know things in bit detail, no problem, because a dead cat bounce scenario look like this, right? A bounce, price never breaks above this 0.618 level, then gets correction. Again here, similar scenario, price never closes above this 0.618 level, then boom, correction here. Because this 0.618 level, for example, if this is a 0.618 level, guys, which I was talking about, let's suppose, yeah, this is for just for example, you can see here, this was a 0.618 level. So in a dead cat bounce scenario like this, the price will never close above this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. This is one very interesting scenario if you look at this price action of Bitcoin right now, guys, because right now you can also see we are approaching this 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, which is around this 11,200. But I showed you, if this 11,200 level of Fibonacci retracement level gets broken or price closes above it, that could be an indication of a very bullish scenario for Bitcoin. But if it fails, then we are going to look around this 10,600 first, and maybe we can also go lower around this 10,000 support level, guys. So this here is what is unfolding for Bitcoin right now. And if you want to look in bit different scenario, no problem. We are going to include this alligator indicator, this Williams alligator indicator. And for those people who have recently joined this channel and has no plan about this, guys, this is an alligator indicator. You have to look at this scenario here. The blue line here, that represents the jaw of an alligator. The red line is a teeth and the green line is a lip of an alligator. So when you see this kind of price movement here, when the green line is at top and the blue line is at the bottom, when you see this kind of scenario appearing, that would indicate, hey, now the trend is heading towards the upper direction. Okay, so that's what you have to understand. In a downtrend, right, in a downtrend like this here, for example, in a downtrend, you will notice here in an uptrend, the green line was at the top and the blue was at the bottom. But in a downtrend, you will see that this blue line is now at the top and this green line is at the bottom. So when you see a reversal in price, you will see reversal also in an indicator. This indicator where the blue line starts crossing over this red line and the green line. So in this case, you can see here, price had a similar move, right? Dead cat bounce scenario, it failed to break above it and then boom, price correction here from March. But now you can see here, in our case, we had a similar scenario just like here. But did you notice that right now the price is actually closing above this jawline of an alligator, and we are also about to witness a crossover. And this crossover, this indicated bearish scenario, and you can also see the price actually had a correction, right? But now you can see, since the price is clearly closing above it, this closing above this jawline area in daily candle, this is a very actually bullish scenario, just like with the previous example. So if the price is going to close here today, guys, around this 11,200, I mean above 11,200, that could be a very bullish scenario, because after that you will most probably see a very massive move. Why? Because you can see here, let me show you a proper example. Okay, here you will also see a similar price scenario just like right now with Bitcoin, because here you can see we had a really nice pump, right? Price consolidated, again had a price pump. The price actually went below the blue line, indicating, hey, now the trend is bearish. And you can see here exactly just like our, right, we had this price correction and the blue line is also were above, right? You can see, and in our case is also the jawline. This blue line is the jawline of an alligator, is above. So if you see here, when the price actually closed above the blue line, in another word, you can see what happened after that. This led to another very bullish move towards the upper direction. And now you can see this price is also, this daily candle is also trying to close above the jawline, and this crossover here, which is about to happen, would also indicate, hey, now the trend might be continued towards the upper direction. But for that, as I said, we have to cross above the price level of 11,200 and close above it. That's a very important scenario to understand right now, guys. And also, if you want to look into Ethereum chart, no problem, we can also include Ethereum into this analysis. So for those people who have recently joined my channel, guys, feel free to follow me on Twitter. It's cportrade. Why? Because you can see I like to put this kind of price action analysis there time and again. And if you go back here from September 14th, I talked about Ethereum and why I'm bullish on Ethereum on a longer time frame, because you can see the price of Ethereum broke out of this long-term consolidation phase. We had this very longer term consolidation phase, and you can see now the price has clearly broken above it. And also if you look to the volume, to the downside, the volume also confirmed the breakout, and now we are also seeing a positive move towards the upper direction. And if you look at this here, this Williams alligator indicator, which I showed you with Bitcoin example, this in a weekly time frame, this is also very bullish, because you can see the spreading of this green line, the lip and the jawline of the alligator, because now you can see the green is at the top and the blue line, the jawline, is at the bottom, and this scenario indicates a bullish scenario, right? And also if you look at this price here, this is also above this red line, which is the 30 weekly moving average, and that's also a very good indication. And not only that, also this RSI histogram here to the downside is in a positive territory. It's also above zero level, so that is a bullish scenario. So in a bigger frame, as you can see, I'm very bullish on Ether, and you can see my target level, I'm looking around this 800 price level. First the 500 target level, after that we can see a very fast move towards this 800 price level. So guys, this is for Ethereum. And also guys, lately many people are messaging me to have a look at price action of Chainlink. So you know, I've already talked about Chainlink somewhere around here. Let me look for it. You can see here This was my prediction regarding Chainlink. You can see guys, I've already talked about this scenario. This was a parabolic curve scenario, and I showed you guys the way the Chainlink was moving in this massive pace. That was not a good sign at all, because you can see this price level was around this $20 area, and I showed you with this example this base 1, base 2, base 3 and base 4 area, and after this base 4 we will see a small pump reaching the sell point. The price will start falling to a downward direction, and you can see here this was the base 3 area, and after base 3 we got a base 4 just like here, and look at after base 4 we had a small pump, and reaching this $20 area, Chainlink is falling in a downward direction. So let's also look at the price action of Chainlink in a real time. So now if you look at this scenario guys, you will notice the price structure of Chainlink after reaching this price level $20. Just like in our example, we are also witnessing a price correction, right? And you can see from this top here to the bottom area, the price has dropped almost like 55%. That's huge, right? In a short time frame, because the move was also pretty similar. I also saw many people emotionally engaged in this project, and that's not a good sign as a trader, because as a trader you should never be emotionally attached to any of your investment, right? It's good to have like some good opinion, because that's the reason why you invested, but never emotionally get attached to it. That's not a good sign. And now you can also see this here was a very nice uptrend, but now the way the price is moving, it's clearly indicating, hey, the trend is heading towards the downward direction. And you can see that very clearly, because if you look at this here with the help of this parallel channel, right now the way the price is moving is showing us a clear downward direction. Inside this parallel channel, you can see price after reaching the upper line did got a rejection, and to the downside found support. So also the middle line, you can see price is consolidating or finding rejection around this particular level. So this ascending channel is panning out really good. And if you look inside this ascending channel, you will also notice this price structure here, right? And look at this price structure. This actually looked like a very nice symmetrical triangle, and this symmetrical triangle did got a breakout to the upper direction, but upper line of this parallel channel, this descending channel, actually blocked the price, and after that you can see price correction, right? Came back to the lower line area, the support level of this descending channel, and right now what we can see is also pretty similar movement, right? This here was an ascending channel, and you can see this ascending channel got broken to the downside. And where we are currently heading guys, I would look around this price level, around this $9 or $8, and in the worst case price still tends to go to the downward direction, then this here could be another target area, which is around this $7, and right now $8 and $9. These are some target area, because the price is clearly heading to the downward direction. So guys, this is what I actually wanted to share with you in today's video. And also, if you want to support the channel, feel free to use my ref link in the pinned comment down below. By saying this, I'm signing off. My name is Anup. Bye bye.